Nathan, do you know how to tell her to get into Authoring Actions YouTube? Do you know how to tell Jennifer to get into Authoring Actions YouTube?
I already know how. I just had trouble doing it.
What's the first thing after Nathan?
Because my phone is running a live stream, so it's...
Sylvia, what's first after Nathan speaks? The opening. So you're not going to be right ready to pop on?
We should already be in places.
Y'all need to be places. Y'all need to be in your places for the opening.
This is for the top. Hey, this is on the side of the
Nathan. Are y'all in the opening, Princess and James? Come on, come on. I'm going to say hi, I'm Lynn Rhodes. I'm going to say good evening. I'm Lynn Rhodes, co-founder of Executive Director of Authoring Action. And then you say, I'm Nathan Ross Freeman, co-founder, artistic director of Authoring Action. And then I'll do
And
my
then
thing.
you'll go, and then I'll go.
As you sit, all systems go. Thumbs up for Jazz. You got the cameras?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Authoring Action's POV. I'm Lynn Rhodes, co-founder and executive director of Authoring Action.
I'm Nathan Ross Freeman. I am co-founder and artistic director, Authoring Action.
For 18 years, I've been coming on stage and quoting Tupac Shakur, who said, "Unless they're shooting, no one notices the youth." For 18 years, Winston-Salem and beyond have noticed Authoring Action authors. And we are so delighted this evening to bring to you our current Authoring Action authors as well as Renaissance authors. They're alums, and we call them Renaissance authors. For a present and retrospective word from them, important issues that we need to hear today. Thank you for joining us.
POV. One definition of POV is a film term. That's when the camera takes the place of the eyes of the character and follows the action. So tonight, that's who you are. You are the character, and it's your eyes that are seeing us. So my second definition, working definition for POV, is the social definition, point of view. What you're going to hear tonight in terms of content and context is not something that's an opinion. Our authors delve deep into the issues of today, and when they basically speak, when they write, when they sing, and when they film, it is sure to bring a truth that is backed by facts and told with honesty. So, welcome and enjoy POV. Has a sound to it, doesn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, we present you POV.
We are the future.
What's up, Savannah?
When tomorrow comes, tomorrow
What's up, Raymond?
comes. It's not who you
Hey,
are
Tamara.
or where you're
Shout out to my big
from.
brother DJ.
Place we
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
home, sweet home.
Home and hood.
We are the future.
We are the future, y'all. We are the
When
future.
tomorrow
When tomorrow
comes,
comes.
when tomorrow
When tomorrow
comes,
comes.
it's not who you
It's
are
not who you are.
or where you're
It's
from.
not where you're from.
A place we
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
home, sweet home.
Home and hood. We are the future. That's how we gotta think and live. Even though most teens didn't have a father as a kid. See, y'all only know me from the news and headlines. The press got it stuck up in their minds that the young black community is set out to do crime. But I ain't here to waste y'all time. Seeking you shall find an intelligent brother. And in the hood, there's another and another. This shout out here is for the struggling mothers. And plus, I'm trying to end the black on black. So don't bob their head. People listen to this rap. Cause it's the home in the hood. Well, most of the guys, they don't amount to nothing good. And I'ma come off and tell you straight. Some of us good and some of us ain't. To most of us, the cops ain't nothing but bait. And rap without me is like the hood without hate. Yeah, we are the future. I can't stress that no more. Just picture your house with 6 locks on your door. Drug dealers, crackheads at your corner store. And living in this mess every day is a stress. But you gotta be strong to pass this test. So on these stressful days and cold like ice and ice, I just grab my pen and I begin to write. Cause, hey, it's not who you are. It's not where you're from. Yeah.
Home, sweet home.
Home and hood.
We are the future.
We are the future, y'all. We are the future.
Tomorrow
When tomorrow comes,
tomorrow
when tomorrow comes,
it's not who you
it's
are
not who you are.
or where you're
It's not where you're from.
a place we
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
home, sweet home.
Home and hood.
We are the future. When tomorrow comes, when tomorrow comes, it's not who you are or where you're from. A place we
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
home, sweet home.
Home and hood.
I count the streetlights that dust off the empty streets. An occasional skateboard drifts upon the road, going against the wind. A sailboat against a tsunami.
I miss seeing Grandma. She's becoming lost. She's angry. She's forgetful, and a lot of her memories have been burned. We constantly remind her of her favorite food, places, and things. It took the heaviest toll on my mom and my grandpa. The hardest part is seeing the tears without a solution, without a cure.
The jigsaw puzzle has been scattered. The map is lost. There is nowhere to go. Calculate each move or we will fall, but uncertain on how this puzzle is supposed to look like. Punished by death from all the wrongdoings that we committed, each sword that we use to fight off the virus is now broken. Grab a new one to face another battle. Argue as much as we want, but nothing will change. Keep walking underneath the streetlights.
I push up against my eroded window just to get a peek at the skyline. The sun's vibrant rays give me a glimpse of those family reunions and constant mall shoppings, but maybe I'm selfish. Selfish for the self-loathing to see this through.
I now worry for my whole family. My mom and my grandpa now have to worry for my grandmother's health because of a media freakout. The effects on my family, myself, and my future are manipulated by a cough.
Are you hurt? None of us.
I've lost my burning will to learn. I've completely lost trust in most government officials, media, and the American system. But in the end, the picture is clear. I see the plague money, but I don't see the point why people must manipulate media, politics, and lives. When can I decide for myself how my future will hold? Maybe not now. Maybe 100 years from now. Maybe 500 years from now. Who honestly knows, since lives can be manipulated with a sentence, a picture, or a data point?
I dare to go outside without a paper mask and a paper towel. Maybe when those numbers double on the briefings, I can get a shot of reality racing through my veins, but I still don't know what it's like having a virus attack my lungs, but maybe I can go get tested and wait in a line that lasts from block to block, spreading the virus faster and faster until the slap of quarantine strikes. 325. That's how many streetlights are between my house and my local church, but no God has saved us yet because it rains during the day and pours during the night. That night, the doors from every house in the neighborhood open.
Let the rain break the glass. Our futures have been crushed if we do not acknowledge the battle after the virus. How will you approach this?
There's a silver lining to every challenge, and a street light to every dark corner. Hopefully our government can afford an umbrella so we can all go singing in the rain.
Desperate we have become, driving during the night. Have the streetlight guide us. Money or food, what will keep us alive? Demand for the clock to stop, but life will always keep going, even if it is
sound
a
just
dark
changed.
night. The feeling of upset creeping in. The forbidden questions that we find in the book of our society. Listen. We are being criticized. The wound will open and blood will flow. However, follow the streetlights, lead the way, feel determined, we will climb the mountain. Soon, we will see the sun. Frustration will come. People will feed us with gasoline full of lies, hate, death, racism, war. Decide on what we will do. Be motivated. Let the family help you grow. The road will lead us to the ocean, but first we have to fight this battle to win the war.
A cabin in the woods. A public cage in the neighborhood of Austin, Texas. The ground stabbing concrete forced my legs to go one after the other. An immigration shelter resembles a haunted house. The ghosts of his past haunt the trapped one's present and future. Hundreds of immigrants stuffed in a cage full of broken hopes, dreams, and aspirations. I could be just like them, but my skin color and nationality convolute my similarities between these people, making me blindfolded to the truth of this issue through social media, Fox News, and my own picket fences. But my picket fences, the people are thrusted into. What I've witnessed is a dead end, purely to show an example for other immigrants that this country was run and admitted by the people that quote-unquote made this country, the white man. When in all honesty, this country was founded by immigrants. Power dominates the truth and the people stop educating themselves. Power to the people, they say, but how far does democracy go? Does it just stop at the southern border, or is this whole country a ghost in its own haunted house? My friend was on the news, strapped to a chair and spoon-fed rumors of a pandemic. He finally revolted, and here we are now, caged out of my mother's house because of quarantine. Me and my band of brothers are the only ones left of this catastrophe.
I'm free in my own prison. Brick by brick, I've built a mighty fortress around my humble abode. I only leave when supplies dwindle or when work calls. It's lonely. This loneliness fills my friends. It depresses us.
We grew up at midnight, underneath the moonlight. We come out at night when we want to play, and somehow just being a kid is against state law. Some of us believe it's propaganda, fake news. You can't control human behavior. But some of us listen to our families, try to keep our friends safe. A clock that ticks backwards.
We are no longer on the soft leather of high school. We are now on the sandpaper that fills life after these high events. Graduation and leaving your childhood home for good. There is no aftermath of high school. Our youth was ripped out from under us. All we wanted to do was walk on stage and have our loved ones take pictures of us. But all we got was, congratulations, you passed your requirements. This is meaningless.
A band of lost boys parading around the city, rebelling against control. A damned generation, my family tells me, as we eat our constant leftovers. I, of course, agree, but I'm so tired of living in my thoughts and living in this constant void. I blink once, no change. I blink twice, and I go mad.
I could ask Google for a congratulations, and it would feel better. No senior trip, no final goodbyes, and no worrying about college.
Bill Gates told me today that this world would never be the same. So I turn up my Bluetooth speakers to drain out the noise because I'm so tired of the rules put in place to keep me safe. I feel like everyone wants to break loose somehow.
Me and my friends never expected this great flood in our life. We are just thrown through a trial by hellfire.
Fireflies shine a light in the destruction. I have to keep my family safe because that's also something society has taught us to do. But don't keep me in a jar for too long or my light may just die out. And one day soon, I swear, I'll take off my mask.
Blood falls. A rose blossoms, doubt grows. People escape from their beds. No more bats hide from the light. Wake up! Uncertainty spreads. Phones are removed from their hands. Feel the hot sand burn their own skin. Hesitant. Pleased families remove their masks as they admire the trophies. The heart beats, the heavy feeling disappears. Food appears, grateful smiles. Slowly people remove the knives from their hearts. Learn to overcome the pain. The mirror being put together, love hugs. A rainbow. People look at the colors inspired. The house is no longer wrapped up in caution tape. Cars move to their destination. Tears fall from happiness. Their labels appear, who they are. Sun rises as society dances with joyful music. Books are opened and people are focused on their goals. The globe is determined to heal and clean the wound. Ointment is spread on the wound. The bandage slowly aims to stop the blood from falling. See
Candles burning in the sky. Fall tonight and be my guide. Rescue my heart off the wire. Candles burning in the sky. I will be there in due time. Rescue my heart off the wire. On my way home. On my way. On my way. On my way. Ears are open. I'm still hoping. I'm still coping, but I'll be fine. Ears are open. I'm still hoping. I'm still coping, but I'll be fine. On my way home. On my way. On my way home. I'm on my way.
This piece is called Rainbow. Feeling lonely in my so-called home, with money beside me, holds me close. The treasure box slowly starts to reveal the truth about myself. Fire starts to burn all the greed. Anger starts to spread. Red. Desperate to be let free, hold the drink of water. Savor it. Be grateful. Invite all the memories to ride with me in my car. We drive to the sunset. Orange. Wait. I can't with this virus. The brakes are broken. Prepare the mind. Start to work on the puzzle piece. Connect it together. Train the brain to understand how to handle the isolation. Wish to be motivated and write in the journal to help others who weep but have no heart. Yellow. Sorrow builds. No growth but a trunk missing its leaves and branches. Green. Insecure to go out in my world, stay in the cage of my mind, unable to be free. I see bees starting to rise. Blue. Disgusted by not being grateful. The situation is nothing compared to the people suffering. Kill the negative emotions with a knife. Remove the dirt. Clean it with a Band-Aid. Try to be optimistic. I smile when I see the flower create the road, but no destination. Future unknown. Indigo. Chaos going on outside society and inside my mind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Peaceful. The wind blows my hair. The sun smiles. Isolation can cause peace and chaos. Violet.
It started with a loving heart and a blank piece of paper. Like a painter has its muse, you were my inspiration. And I wrote this love note just for you, and it read, paint the sky blue. Wanna proclaim our love to be true. I need you to make this lonely feeling go away. Make this lonely feeling go away. I dream about your loving, gentle face. I want you as my boyfriend, but I gotta pace. And when I see you, my heart starts to melt. I feel it thumping as you walk closer to me. For you, I'd paint the sky blue. I wanna proclaim our love to be true. I need you to make this lonely feeling go away. Make this lonely feeling go away. We met last year when everything was dying, and you made me feel alive. You're gorgeous to me, don't let them tell you that you're not. You're gorgeous to me, don't let them tell you that you're not. I'd paint the sky blue. I wanna proclaim our love to be true. I need you to make this lonely feeling go away. Make this lonely feeling go away. Love shows worse in every storm. It tears me down, down. I rumble, seek lightning from my lover. It tears me down, down. Your touch, it has me windswept. You had the key to my chest. My heart storms in a rage. It hurts how love is in the wind all over again. Love shows the worst in every storm. It tears me down, down. I rumble, seek lightning from my lover. It tears me down, down.
Last night, I thought of love so long that I stole thunder from God's tongue. Thought that if I could get it to scream your name loud enough, you would hear me calling it. Who knew you were lightning? All there but not here, and I'm left to rumble, to be an echo. Hollowed out tree trunk, I used to think you him in the belly of a Sunday sunrise. But I guess you leaving makes sense now because I haven't been to church in years. I used to think the sun painted me here, but I didn't know that you turned me shadow Even though I loved you like quiet loves dawn after a storm. I didn't know that broken hearts could get chalk outlined. How did you turn the stars from sightseers to innocent bystanders? How much mercy I must have looked like for rain to start falling, and now I'm drenched. And maybe the cloud thought that I looked too much like it, and that I too knew its kind of grief. And sometimes it feels like that rain cloud is the only proof that we existed. That I'm not just the siren song for your destruction. That I'm not just a sacrifice. I guess we were the last ballad that cloud ever sung. How much mercy, how much yesterday I must have looked like for that day to end. We never saw the morning, and I never heard the gunshot.
Love shows mercy in every storm, tears me down, down. I rumble, seek lightning from my lover. It tears me down, down. Love, it sends me warnings. It's hard to listen through these sirens. And when the rain causes our love to sink, love me when our hearts melt for the wrong things. Love shows mercy in every storm, tears me down, down. I rumble, seek lightning from my lover. It tears me down, down.
Bursting, growing, and excitement. This is what describes her. My galaxy. My love traverses and transcends common barriers of love. But like love, it is a roller coaster with ups and downs. My heart only had tears in its sad past, but now the moon and the sunshine is in our galaxy. Hope can be dangerous, but it's better than having nothing in your head at all. Like those moments in my head when I'm truly alone. It scares me. But I trust in this magic carpet of love and trust the future. Now my blood is resting instead of boiling.
about your feelings, blinded by your hand. Rainbow cherry bomb consume my breath. Joy consume me, kiss me to life. Joy consume me, kiss me to life. I will not. Oh yeah. Na 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 na. Red and blue cherry. One more time, I won't die. Oh yeah. Let me be alone. Let me be alone. Religion of passion. Roses by my feet. Roses by my feet. Make me your eternal home. 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 Joy consume me. Joy consume me. Yeah. Joy consume me. Yeah. Joy consume me. Cherry bomb, consume me. Rainbow cherry bomb, consume me. Rainbow cherry bomb, joy 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 consume me. Ladybugs on my back. How can I move these bugs off my back? How can I use this luck I lack? On my back, zealous so I am, ruler of the time. I don't have, jealous of your shortcomings, slither through my hands. Rain, please dance. Let me have this chance. Ladybugs on my back. How can I move these bugs off my back? How can I use this luck I lack? Oh no. On my back, zealous friend of mine, why can't I shine like you do? Oh, I wanna gleam, I want your wings, your flaws. Don't watch me fall. Ladybugs on my back. How can I move these bugs off my back? How can I use this luck I lack? On my, oh, I wanna gleam, yeah. I want your wings, your flaws. Don't watch me fall. Oh yeah. How can I move these bugs off my back? How can I use this luck I lack on my back?
Tobacco ran it, transmitted its influence. The garden still had lives within its weight. The garden still had roots in the concrete. One must understand the roots before burying them deeper. The love and the bliss of the garden's needs cannot be forgotten. The sun...
It's off.
Oh.
Is it off? No, it was not. Did y'all turn it off?
When I put it on the stand,
Turn it on. Start over.
Okay, start over.
Yeah.
Tobacco ran it, moved it, transmitted its influence. The garden still had lives within its weight. The garden still had roots in the concrete. One must understand the roots before burying them deeper. The love and the bliss of the garden's needs cannot be forgotten. The sun and the moon pierced the window, explosive buildings through the hearts and minds of the traveling hope. Consider this our swinging away from the mountain to the new garden inside our valley of roads.
Houses made of oil cans. The grass fed to the rich perspectives of tobacco. We stepped as brothers, as families, as civilians. An industrialized city, fumes of caskets buried into the ground, a bouquet of flowers called indigo. Who knew the nocturnal animal of business and the worn-out phoenix of our future rebirths a city of artists?
To the black boy who was 12 when he realized that Humpty Dumpty, it's about a suicide. And it was the first time that he had ever seen himself in a fairy tale. And all the world's therapists couldn't put that boy back together again. To the black boy who drunk himself shipwreck, chest full of bottle caps, who drowned so much he could actually hear the seaweed laughing to the black boy, who had shadows in his shadows, who wrote all them poems them demons purged to the black boy, who thought himself ornament, thought himself pill bottle, thought himself yesterday, thought himself was, thought himself past tense. Happy birthday. You are 28 now, and you are present tense. You be alive. No, you be tomorrow. No, you be Lil Wayne, light a flick in the mouth of a firework. You are the boy who taught the moon to say good morning, the stars and sunflowers to sing a dawn. Your heart gotta be 10 shades of leap year. And maybe they didn't love you back, but you still smiled big enough for thunderstorms and Sundays to find refuge in your grin. And sometimes your depression is just too galactic for your chest. So God created the sky, just hold all those tears. You still dance in the rain. You will grow gills if you have to. You wrote that, boy. You are no longer Titanic. You turned that iceberg into a riverbed. So to that black boy, whose sister told wasn't allowed to die, who sometimes, admittedly, still crosses their fingers on that pinky promise, look at you. All here and breathing. Well, amen. I'm sure my mother prayed for this.
Trying to cheese for the camera lens in Geezerland, where these orange men speak Mandarin or some form of foreign chant or speech pandering to slumlords, with candor beseeching the sheep clamoring to keep banana clips in reach, complete amnesty. My sister probably with her teacher when that hammer sings. Calamity smoking every leaf in the canopy. For my sanity, I need less belief in you. No antifreeze breeze in my soliloquy. Busting my chilly city season, my mobility upwards. From nobility type facilities, I'm accustomed to bupkis. Places serving the base, not no little league trusters. The hottest blocks drowning in toxins and scam ballers from clans and dropping rocks in brown pockets. It's man collar, granular, hopscotching where bodies turn to sandboxes and gerrymandering moccasins plot to command profits. Fossils, ruin ozones, and I'm corona sick of thrones of riches throwing niggas bones instead of ownership. Then they loan us shit like it don't exist. So here we go again. I got a bone to pick with 1%ers turning my skeleton to a peloton. We peddle what you sell us from a cell full of petty crimes. We're either used for the fetty or we're fetishized. And when we do something deadly, the confetti flies, steady my eyes, perusing live from a jungle, my machete too shy. But few survive here among you, it's already decided. Singing who can I run to like I'm wedded to T.I. Chasing lettuce leaves, hoping your legacy dies. I already need armor for pharmacies, cause it ain't hard to see how they bargain seeking to target me. A supermarket overseas, but heart disease across the street. These capsules hard to reach, no cash flow means I fall asleep. These eerie assassins hunt inferior classes, while imperial tactics fund material access. The only isolation was geographic. Before Earth fractured, you looked more like Cleopatra.
The washed roots of our ancestors with our pocket watch time must create. We must revitalize the wisdom, the divinity of nature to rebirth earth. We must encounter what's under the dirt, standing in the wind to build for our unborn relatives. History and present time must fall in deep pits together to create any time after us.
Free as a bird, spreading my wings wide, high above the sky, free as a bird, spreading my wings wide, high above the sky.
Ain't I bad? Still I rise. How'd I get all this helium in my blood, son? I like the melanin in my skin. Where'd I get all this? Son. Black boy. All Peter Pan's shadow and bone, the color of night after sunsets and street lamps called all those stars home. So I guess you could say that this skin is live after 5. Even though there are some folks that think it doesn't have a right to live after 5, mama. I can't breathe, mama. It hurts everywhere, mama. To you, he's still your little boy, but to them, he's a man, mama. Even when they chalk outline my wings, they'll never see me as an angel, mama. This wasn't supposed to be this poem. This poem's about how mama taught me how to make a house go from a church to a juke joint and back in the blink of an eye. How she had them pots and pans, Harlem hopscotching across stoves. Wasn't she bad? But mama, I'm sorry. I had to let the do-rag go. After hoodies started blossoming bullets like lint, I needed something to protect me from the downpour. I'll still dance in the rain though. I'll grow gills if I have to. Mama taught me that's what this black does. Adapt. That this skin is proof that the sun is in love with me. So no, I can't let this joy be phantom limb. So ain't I bad? Ain't I black? Ain't I more mahogany than mahogany? Ain't I a constellation with rhythm? Ain't she my sister? A moon that births forest fires with teeth. Ain't she the reason we're all here? Ain't she the reason we're all still here? Ain't she that Negro spiritual that caged bird screamed? Ain't she the porch with the light still on home? Ain't she blessing? Ain't she warrior? Ain't she queen? Ain't she the one who told the earth to be? My sister, you are not smoke. No matter how many times this world sets you on the pyre, you are the fire. You do not burn. I finally realized why Disney could never make movies about little black girls being damsels in distress, because too often they've had to save themselves. So ain't they the baddest? All spaces between galaxies, all infinite and endless. All magic. All magic. But no myth.
Free as a bird, spreading my wings wide, high above the sky. Free as a bird, spreading my wings wide, high above the sky.
Each building destroyed is replaced. Generation over generation, each brain different ideas to change. Depressed days gone, happiness grows. Each building a statue created by heart. No pain, a home. Screams of joy. Each building was and still is reaching to the sky. Every person pushes to make others filled with joy. When a fire spreads through a building, when a building falls, it is a reminder to persevere. It will not die in vain. The galaxy fills with memories. History shall not be forgotten. Galaxy infinity. No one drowns. The ocean holds painful memories, turning them into motivation. The ocean dries up to a concrete road. Each person skips feet to remember their purpose, and the crowd cheers with them. This home attracts crowds. As each building is built, it shows that there will be no end.
Stars, stop
stars taught us magic. G-A-I-A, G-A-I-A, G-A-I-A,
We rose to the floor from the flower bed and put our pedal to metal in this metal of sand. The second hand presses exit and steady advance through our hands over time. We're letting the trance road X's off my eyes. Alarm clock jams with cold breakfast praying toward the skies, the orthodox plans. G-A-I-A, if you don't understand. G-A-I-A, please comprehend. Bruh.
Author-ing action
is founded to develop teen authors who create original written works from life stories to societal predicaments. We develop forums in collaboration with professional artists to engage the world through spoken word, on stage, and screen, and in design and publication. Our determination is to empower ourselves with tools for self-development and vocational choice. To empower ourselves as an ensemble through the arts to impact communication. To empower ourselves to exercise our civic, social, and economic rights. And to educate and re-educate our evolving society. Whenever we engage you, our determination is to mean everything we say and do. Our determination is to rock your world and move you towards change. We can only do that if we are daring, sincere, honest, and willing to share who we are. We are Authoring Action.
We are Assegai.
We are Renaissance.
People saw that, Sylvia. They saw it.